Hey everybody, long time no see. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about something that I found that I struggled with when I had, 1,000 to 2,000 hours. A lot of lower level people struggle with this as well. And sometimes, even still to this day, after I take like a 7-day break from Counter-Strike and I come back to it, I'll find myself reverting back to this problem. And what I'm talking about is shooting before you aim. Now that sounds like pretty rudimentary. You want to aim and then shoot, right? But the problem is that sometimes if you're just going for like the fastest possible or the quickest possible reaction time you can have, and let's say you're holding an angle that's right here, okay? You're holding that, somebody peeks out to the left of you, you might come over and like shoot, or even just like do that and just completely miss the headshot, just first like dedicate into a spray before you even have your crosshair on them. So some of you may be thinking, I've never done this. What are you talking about? But no, I'm sure that you have. I'm sure that you have. Whether it's when you're a lower level and you have bad crosshair placement, and you kind of like, you have bad crosshair placement, and your flicks aren't like on point, so you're aiming right here, and then you over flick, and then you have to cross it back over or something, or like somebody wide swings out on you and you're not expecting it. You're holding a nice close angle, and then the guy NASCAR peeks you, and he zooms all the way out, and you kind of drag your crosshair, and you kind of lose your spray halfway through. All right, I'm sure it's happened to somebody, well, everyone at some point. So the way to break this, all right, you can go into an aimbots and you can practice, lining up, but you're not going to get immediate results from that. And it's going to take you a bit to actually start to speed up things and not miss shots. I've also found that in aimbots, if you try your best to only use one bullet per kill instead of going for something like this, or you're doing it faster, but you're not really like lining up your shots as much, but instead you're lining it up 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed that guy. And you slowly try to speed it up a bit, but you're making sure you're taking your time with every shot. Or maybe not this guy, fuck that guy. But you're taking your time with every shot. That's going to be better practice than actually going like, as you can see, I'm really warmed up, but like trying to spray around and going super fast with it, but actually like taking your time, just walking yourself through the motions. Now, like I said, this isn't going to be immediate. You're not going to, go into an aimbots for 20 minutes, go, wow, you know what? My aim is fixed. Wow, that's crazy. Great video. No. All right, you need to do this day in, day out. For me, honestly, I don't remember how I would fix this when I was a lower level player. It's kind of just something that you grow out of. You start hitting headshots more often by getting better crosshair placement, you know what I'm saying? But right now, currently, if I take a break and I come back and like instead of just flicking over to the head, I'm kind of flicking too low and I have to go for a spray or something, and it's looking more like that instead of this, okay? It will take me a couple days to get out of that. Probably about 2 to 3, actually. And all I do is I go into an aimbots, and like I said, I just go through the motions, warm myself back up, just like you would do in any other sport. Alright. You take a week off from baseball, alright, and you're a pitcher, you're not going to go right back out there right after a week and go and throw your fastball. All right, you're going to tear something, you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to throw out your shoulder, it's just not worth it. You want to slowly warm up, you want to go through the motions, you want to stretch it out first. All right, I'm not saying that you're going to tear a damn muscle playing Counter-Strike here, but you're not going to be doing it as best as you could be, or as good as you could be, if you actually take your time warming up. Now, I do have some other videos. I'll go off on a little tangent just like all my videos end in. I do have some other videos where I do talk about warm-up and what you should actually be doing and how much time you should be dedicating to it. Recently, I've been doing a bit more of a warm-up. I haven't been happy with my current skill level. I feel like I've kind of stagnated. I've plateaued, and I want to get better. I want to continue to improve. I'm not content with where I am. And so I will go into an aimbots, get about 750 kills, and then either go into a death match, go into a retake. You know what I've been doing? You know what I've been doing, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I've been going into 1v1 servers. 1v1 servers are fun, all right? I played the shit out of those when I had like 1,000 hours. They're still fun. Like, all the maps are a throwback. I kind of remember the angles and stuff. It's fun. It's fun. Is it good practice? Not really. Can I dominate some, like, Gold Nova 3s and boost my ego? Hell yeah. So take that as you will. But no, that's my current warm-up routine, is just to go in here, you know, take my time, and then slowly as the days progress, I speed up. And, like, I can click heads a little faster, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's about it. But something you do want to notice, or at least try to notice in your games, is, are you going like this to kill somebody, you know, flicking over to the headshot, or are you doing more so like this, especially if they're long range? Of course it's easier to hit the headshot close range because the heads are bigger. All right, long range, it may not be as easy, and your kills might end up looking more like this, where you just immediately dedicate into a spray instead of going for the headshot. And just a little side note right before I end it. The reason why going for the headshot is better than going for the spray, even if you have great spray control, alright? Even if you're, like, pretty confident, I know that's not good, but I mean, it's all in the general area, you get it. Even if you're, like, pretty confident with your spray from long range, okay, going for the headshot is always going to be a better option. Not only in the long run, well, you know, having better crosshair placement, doing all that, that will be a much better option. But also in the short term, because if you go for a spray, that takes a bit longer to kill somebody than just going for the headshot, all right? The quicker you can kill somebody, the less damage they do to you. Also, the quicker you kill somebody, the quicker you can move on to your next target as well, all right? This helps a lot when, like, you're in a 1v3 or you're holding a site and everybody is collapsing onto you, all right? If it takes you 3 seconds to deal with one guy, especially if you miss some of the shots and, like, he's dodging and ADing, like, jiggling behind cover, all right? If it takes you 3 seconds to kill the guy, that's 3 more seconds everybody else around you has to get closer to you and get a better position on you. If it takes you half a second to kill a guy, that only gives the people that are trying to close in on you half a second to reposition. I know it's pretty simple, but sometimes simple things need to be said, right? Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time.